All right, workout worthy. Welcome to Total Body Conditioning. Total Body Conditioning is a full body workout. We combine cardio, strength, and core to get lots of calories burned while we lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition every muscle from head to toe. Your lean mass is the engine to your metabolism. So if you can do safe, effective strength training, you are gonna get results. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video so you can come back and do this workout anytime. If you want all 4 sections, make sure you check out workoutworthy.com. So today's class is going to have 4 sections. We are going to start with a quick warm-up. The warm-up is the only choreographed part of class. So let's march it out with your right leg. Back is tall. Abs are tight. We are working our core from this moment on. Feel like you're kind of sucking your belly in, flexing through those ab muscles. We've got great posture. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Nice deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale. One more. Deep breath. Get that oxygen in. Exhale it out. Shake it out. And we're going to take it side to side, to the right and left. Step and tap. Now, in the warm-up, it really doesn't matter which way you go. You don't have to be on beat. We just want to make sure that we're getting the heart rate up, getting the blood pumping. Knee lifts, out wide. Pulling up towards our underarms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hamstring curls. Elbows, they gently pull back. Heels curl up towards our glutes. You want to feel a slight stretch through your quad. 4, 3. Wide knees. 8, 4. Hamstring curls back. Just a gentle stretch across your chest as we pull the elbows. Wide knee lifts for 4, 3. Hamstrings. 4, 3. Wide knees, 1 on each side. Hamstrings back. Again, wide knees, hamstrings. Now march it wide. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna go into a squat tap with just the legs. So tap, reaching through the crown of your head, keeping that posture, keeping that strong core. Single arms up. Neck is long, shoulders stay low. Squat in the middle, and that can be big or little. Up to you. 4, 3. Both arms. Reach. Keep that squat in the middle and really stretch from your toe up through your fingers. Moving quick. Now we're gonna reach across. Everything else stays the same. Squat, reach. We're still focused on staying centered, facing me. Squat, reach. Now we're gonna change for this last move and we're gonna add rotation. So instead of that squat, it's rotating from our fist down to our toe. 8, 4, overhead single arms. So we're back to the squat, reach. 4, 3, both arms reach up. 8, 4, 3. Now reach across, still facing forward. Squat and reach with the toe. Now change to that pivot. 8, 4, 3. Singles overhead for 4, 3, 2. Both arms. 4, 3. Reach across. 4, 3. Pivot. Okay, now we're gonna go to sets of 2, 1 on each side. Overhead, both arms, reach across, and pivot. Last time, overhead, both arms, reach across, pivot, march it out. Okay, grab a drink, towel off. You can march in place, you can walk around. First section. So we're gonna start with cardio. And as always, you have choices. If you want no impact, we are gonna do a step and turn. Kind of like that warm-up pivot, but with much more intensity. You can go faster, you can go deeper, or you can add propulsion, jumping from one foot to the next. This is gonna be a 30-second interval. So it's a short interval. You wanna get that heart rate up. Are we ready? Here we go. So 30 seconds. Knees are soft, reaching from your fist down to that back foot. Back heel is always lifted. If you are doing no impact, maybe you're reaching farther with a straighter leg. Maybe you're lunging deeper, keeping the knees aligned. Your knees follow your toes. That's so important. If you're jumping, that's a great option too. Abs are tight, good posture. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, strength, heart rate's up. You're gonna carefully grab heavy weights because we're gonna start with our back, our largest upper body muscle group. Wide bent back rows. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Hinge forward. We're doing 20 repetitions. So we pull, control, pull, control. Exhale, inhale. Neck is long, shoulders are low. We're gonna do 4 more at this same pace. 3. Retracting the shoulder blades, using the back to lift the weight, and then using the back to control the weight. Singles. 12. 11. No bouncing, no momentum. If the tempo feels too fast, go at your own pace. We're isolating and strengthening the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay, deadlifts, lower body. If you need to adjust your weight, go right ahead. Legs are straight, knees are soft, elongating, reaching through the crown of our head. We're gonna hinge at the hip, and remember, this is a leg exercise. 2 counts. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. And I always start a little small because I wanna focus on good form, and I wanna see how my body is feeling today. Based on range of motion, based on flexibility and strength. Resist the stretch, letting the arms hang while keeping the shoulder blades retracted. So we're not rounding our back, we're not pulling on our vertebrae. We resist the stretch, contract the legs. We're gonna keep this 2-count pace for a few more. Inhale and exhale. Reach, contract, reach, contract. 4 more. Resist that stretch, contract the legs. Inhale. Now this tempo is my favorite. You can stay here and do about 4 more, or you can increase to singles, 8 more at the very most. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Focus on form, not speed. Keep the chin level. 2, 1. Great job. Now we're gonna bring it to the floor for the next 2 exercises, our chest and our legs. So chest weight, you wanna have it close by. Take a nice deep breath, sit down nice and easy. I like to pick my weights up first. Place them on my lap, hold my hamstrings and lay back nice and slow. Now chest press. Neck is long, abs are tight. Let's extend. So our arms are right above our shoulders, not our face. Knuckles are up to the ceiling. Don't push through your palms, but press through your knuckles. 2 counts. Here we go. Bend for 2. Press for 2. Bend for 2. And press for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Hover at the bottom so you're not resting. Extend at the top without locking your elbows. Inhale. We're gonna do 2 more. Lower. And lift. Last one nice and slow. Lower. Singles. We've got 12. Pause, push. Pause, push. Same exact form, just a little faster tempo. Strengthening the chest. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower body, we're gonna do glute bridges. So this is a leg exercise. Knees are bent, you wanna dig your heels into the floor. You can use your body weight. I'm gonna place a dumbbell on my hip bones for a little extra resistance. Digging the heels down, squeeze up for 2, and then lower to a hover. Squeeze and lower. And it's not about lifting your hips. It's really strengthening and isolating the legs. So visualize your inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes contracting. If that's our focus, that's where we get results. And if we're contracting those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes, then our hips are gonna raise. Let's do 4 more at the slow pace. 3. Dig those heels down, last 2. We're doing sets of 20. So we're gonna do 8 singles right here. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze and hover. No bouncing, no momentum. 2 more. And 1. Great job. Holding your hamstrings. Sit up nice and slow. You can set that dumbbell down, carefully lift up. Take a nice deep at the top. Shoulders. We are gonna do overhead shoulder presses. So carefully grab the weight that works for you. My shoulders are not as strong as my back and my chest. It's a smaller muscle group, so I'm going a little bit lighter. Good foundation. Knees are soft, hips are level, shoulders roll. Arms come up, knuckles to the ceiling. Here we go. Up for 2. Control for 2. Press and control. You're extending your arms. You're isolating and strengthening your shoulders, but your shoulders really stay right where they are. I like to think about pushing my shoulders down as I extend my arms up so my neck stays long and lean. Rib cages pull down, our abs are tight, so we're flexing through our core, protecting our spine. Singles for 12. Strong, strong. No bouncing, no momentum. And we never want to sacrifice form for speed. So if the tempo ever feels too fast, go at your own pace. 4 at the most. 3, dig deep. 2, 1. Good, bending your knees, set the weight down. Lower body, squats. We are doing 20, so don't be afraid of heavy weight. Heaviest you can do in good form. That might be your body weight, that might be more. 2 count squat, here we go. Lower, press, lower, and press, good. Inhale, exhale. Weight is in our heels. You can curl your toes in your shoes to really ensure that you're not letting your weight shift forward in your feet. Inhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, chest is lifted, abs are tight. Singles. So the singles are quick. I don't go quite as deep since it's a faster pace. You do what works for you. 8, 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, triceps. Overhead tricep extensions. Carefully adjust your weight if you need to. All these adjustments is like extra squats, right? Overhead triceps, press 2 dumbbells together. Lift overhead without arching. Rib cages pulled down, abs are tight. We're gonna hug our elbows to our head. Neck stays long. 2 counts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So from the front, we're really in a very similar body position as when we did the shoulder presses. Elbows are in tight, neck is long. Bending without going lower than 90 degrees. That's as deep as you want to go to strengthen these triceps. Inhale. You can stay at this 2 count pace, or you can do singles. 12 at the most. Long neck, strong core. Inhale. Exhale. 8. That great foundation, head to heels. Isolate and strengthen the triceps. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower body, you might use the same weight, you might need to adjust. I'm gonna go a little heavier for plie squats. So with plies, your toes are angled out as wide as you can, and your knees follow your toes. So right from the get-go, you should feel like you're digging your heels into the ground, you're opening through your hips, contracting through your glutes. And we don't want your kneecaps coming towards me. You want your kneecaps following the angle of your toes, head and shoulders stay right above your hips. We bend for 2 and start small. You don't have to go very deep to get the good effects of a plie squat. And based on your strength, your flexibility, even your anatomy, you might not be able to go very deep, and that's fine. Chest is lifted, abs are tight, curling our toes in our shoes, digging our heels down. That's really one of the only similarities with a plie and a traditional squat. We ready for singles? 12 at the most. Really working to open through the hips, keep the knees on the same angle as your toes. Chest stays lifted like we're gliding up and down a wall. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Upper body, we got hammer curls for the biceps. Once again, I gotta carefully adjust my weight, a little bit lighter. Same body position as the shoulder press and the overhead triceps. Fingers face it. We curl for 2, control for 2. So our body, our posture looks the same. Long neck, open chest, strong core. Our hips and our shoulders are level, our knees are soft. Elbows are glued to our sides. So we bend the elbows, but they don't move forward and they don't move backward. They stay where they are. Curl. Biceps doing the work here. Single tempo, nice and strong. Lift. Still no swinging, no momentum. Our form hasn't changed just because we've sped up the pace. And if it feels too fast, slow it down. Go at your own pace. Do what works for you. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. So good. Lower body. Lunges. I'm going to stay with my middle weights. We're going to do 20 lunges on each leg. Take your left leg forward, your right leg back. Hips are square, head and shoulders are right above the hips. We're going to lunge for 2 and lift for 2. No forward movement, no backward movement. As your left knee bends, it does not go forward past your shoelaces. As your back knee bends, it stays behind your hips. So you might feel just a slight stretch through that right hip flexor. Always keep the back heel lifted. Keep the head and shoulders right above the hips. Inhale and exhale. Singles. We've got 12 at the most. If you need less, you can slow it down. You can make your movement smaller or lighten your weight. With lunges, it's also a nice modification to simply hold at the top because your muscles will still work. 2 and 1. Step it up. Other side. Try to do the same weight unless you're caring for an injury. Right leg forward, left leg back. 2 counts. Lunge, lift, lunge, and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, halfway. Keeping the hips square, really reaching through the crown of your head. Your chin stays level. So we're strengthening the legs, but our core is working too. 1 more, nice and slow. Single lunges. 12. Strong and steady. Lower, lift. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. We're past halfway with these single lunges. Final 4. 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Great job. Now we are going to do a 30-second standing core exercise. Legs are hip width apart. You can use the dumbbell or you can stay with your body weight, reaching through the crown of your head. I want you to think about your feet, your knees, your hips, all stationary. Elongate from your waist, keeping your chest open. We're going to go up and over. And this is going to be based on time, not speed. A dumbbell can be in your left hand, and I like to visualize the wall behind me, and my butt, my shoulder blades, my head stay right against that wall. Up and over. I like to use my other hand to really feel my core making sure it's sucking in. Switch sides. So it's only a 30-second interval, 15 seconds on each side. Up and over. Breathe. Belly sucks in. We're not compressing to the side. And you're not moving your hips. So what that means is you don't want to sway. That's not working my core nearly as much as going up and over. All done. Great job. Whew. Bending your knees, set the weight down. Grab a drink. Towel off. That's round one. So we've got 3 sections left. This next section